Jamie, I appreciate you meeting me for coffee today, man. One of the things I'm trying to do is make sure I can get out of the office a little more and spend some time with all the folks that work here so hard, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I spend a lot of time in the office, so I appreciate you agreeing to meet me here for coffee. But if you don't mind, tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been here? What department you work in?
First, thanks for the invite. I was kind of shocked and excited to hear that I was going to be part of it.
The very first.
The very first. Actually honored.
Crashes and burns with you and me, buddy.
So I've been here, the 18th was my 6 months.
Okay.
So haven't signed my blue form yet, but I've got a credit card, so I think I've passed.
We should have waited till next week, maybe. Make sure you're going to make it.
But I've got a credit card, so I think I'm passed. So been here 6 months and a couple of weeks or something like that. Worked for Facilities. Came from the city of Grand Prairie, where I worked facilities as well. Was there almost 2 years. I live in Burleson, so I just wanted a little closer drive.
So what was the difference, major difference between working for Grand Prairie and working here?
Two things. One, the size of the city and the amount of buildings. Grand Prairie is a big, big city.
Yeah.
You know, as far south as Tangle Ridge Golf Course, which is essentially Cedar Hill, and then like Auto Pound was in basically Irving. You know, that's a big difference. You know, and there was 15 in the facilities department there, and there's 15 workers and plus bosses. So here there's 3 of us and 2, the bosses. So there we were specialized. For instance, I only did electrical. So if it wasn't electrical, I didn't mess with it. And here we do everything. So the plumbing, the caulking, painting, do everything in addition to the electrical. And so those are the 2 biggest differences.
That's one of the reasons I asked you to meet me here. We have a lot of stuff going on at City Hall right now, and you seem to be in the thick of most of it. We've passed each other several times, had several conversations. I always find you're a real pleasure to talk to. So I thought you'd be a great person to start with. I think the employees that haven't gotten a chance to meet you yet would really like to. So tell me about your personal life. You married? Got any kids?
I'm married, no kids, but my wife is in my ear, that
It's time.
It's time. I'm 41, so it's time. Been married, I better get this right. Actually, it doesn't matter if I get it right. She got it wrong the very first year, so
you got that in your pocket for a while.
Forever. So November will be 13 years. And she is a CPA in Fort Worth, works for a company that only deals with military families and things, and I believe you're a military man.
Yeah.
So outside of work, we both race bicycles. That's my thing. I ride bikes.
That's great. Mountain bikes?
Mountain bikes is what I race. To be fast on a mountain bike, you have to ride the road. And it's dangerous, and I don't like it, but if you want to do one, you got to do the other.
So Jamie, if I were to ask you what True North was to you, what is that to you?
My grandfather was a retired homicide detective for the city of Fort Worth, and in addition to being grandfather, played a father role as well. And to be, grew up in West Texas, small town kid, went to the Army, World War II, to be the man that he was.
Wow, that's big.
Him and my grandmother were 2 of the single greatest influences, but to be the man that he was, to even come close, is True North to me. And my father was amazing, but the grandfather is who I truly aspire to emulate and follow and walk in his footsteps.
Wow. That's big. That's a real deal. Wow. So tell me what your favorite thing is about working for Mansfield. so far in the 5 months and 30 and 1/2 days?
The people. I really haven't, because at Grand Prairie I never got the opportunity to interact with the people like I do here. I didn't spend very much time inside City Hall or the other buildings, and I do get that here. So just the people, the excitement of them, having a smile on their face, wanting to be at work,
That's my favorite thing about being here too, is the people.
The people.
Yeah, that's why I've stayed. I've been here going on 22 years now, and the one thing that I've always loved the most is the people. So, and you're another one of those. Thank you for meeting me today. I appreciate it. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure you're going to make it out of your 6 months just fine.
I sure hope so.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you later.